Hello everyone, my name is Okpe Oluwa Oni, and on this special edition, I want to be talking to us about how event can be of great benefit to you. Event is something that is very powerful. For those of us that know LIFEPAGE, we've been doing event right from the beginning, and for us, it's one of the catalysts for sales. For realtors that are watching and listening to me right now, I will also encourage you to take advantage of events. Events are very powerful. Most of the time when phones are being launched, maybe Dangote is trying to expand his refinery, there's always an event that is put together. And because LIFEPAGE, one of our core ways of selling and one of the ways that has helped our realtors to scale in sales is using the platform of events. So today, I'm going to be breaking down why events and who are the people that you can invite, the benefit of events. Because most of the time, realtors do not know and realize what are the real benefits that events can have on them at this training. So number one thing that we're going to be looking at is that why event. Number one thing that event does for you is that it helps you with brand positioning. So your individual brand, event is one of the things that introduce your individual brand to the public. So most of you probably are listening to me or watching me right now. Most likely this is the very first time you are doing real estate, or you've been doing real estate for a very long time, but you were known for something else, okay? Probably you are listening to me now, you were once a teacher, but now you are considering moving into real estate as a full-time business. So event is one catalyst that can help you to introduce and position your brand. So brand positioning means that that event is going to position you as an authority in that industry. Even though you might not be the one speaking, but inviting people to that event is going to introduce both your own brand and the brand of the company that is hosting the event, and that means the LIFEPAGE in this case. Let's take for instance now, let me use the story of a particular lady. For the sake of example, I will call her name Funke. Funke does not really have so much of a product knowledge, but one of the things that she can do is to invite as many people as possible for events. So what that event does is that even though Funke is not a packaged, knowledgeable tush to realtor, but because she invites people for events, that helps her position her brand that, oh, Funke is actually not packaged, but she is associated with people that are very packaged. She's not packaged, but she is associated with brand of repute, powerful speakers and all of those things. And because most of our events, there are offers that are made that we do not get anywhere else. So at that event, the offer is introduced to the public, and at the end of the day, Funke benefits from it. So number two reason why we host event is a brand introduction platform. Those that don't know Funke as a realtor, probably they know Funke as a teacher or know Funke as a network marketer, but they don't know Funke as a realtor. They don't know Funke can help them to multiply and make money. They don't know Funke as somebody that can help them solve their housing problem. They don't know Funke as somebody that can take them on the journey of land banking. So event help to introduce your individual brand. Note, there are two brands that the event will introduce. It will introduce the LIFEPAGE brand to this new market, and it will also introduce your individual brand to the market. Why event? It helps to shape perception. And you see, when it comes to real estate and in sales generally, perception, it is stronger than reality. People buy based on perceived value. People will only pay you based on the value that they feel that you are worth. Number three is that events helps your brand image. After event, I've seen it several times, the way and people perceive our realtors moves like this, from this to like this, from somebody that is always disturbing them on call, inviting them to come for an event, they see them as somebody that is actually helping them, because most of their events are value packed. Like the event that is coming at the Global Wealth Creation Summit that is coming, it is full of value. So when people are brought to this event, are invited to this event, they are living with their emotions so high, they are living with so much value, they are living with the assurance that there is a future that is very sure. So it is about brand positioning, and any of the speakers, any of the valuables that come out from that event, it's invariably rubbed off on that individual realtor, in this case, you. Now, the last thing, why event? Brand position. It helps you to position your brand. Yes, you have been doing a lot of things, but people can't really place you. I said it many years ago that I was so deliberate that when people that are within my sphere of influence, when I think real estate in terms of knowledge, they are going to approach me. And I was able to do that. And of recent, we launched a book with Dr. Ladipo Clement, Beyond Land and Houses. That is about brand position. An event is one of the things that can help you to do that. Now that we have known why events, we'll now look at the next one. So you might be asking yourself, okay, now what is the Naira Kobo with all this event? Number one thing that event does for you as a realtor is that it helps with your credibility. People will know you, people will like you, people will trust. And if they don't know, like, and trust you, there's no way they will part with their hard-earned funds. It helps you to turn cold market to actually soft market. These are the things for you as a realtor. And by the time they know you, they like you, they trust you, it brings you to the next level. You are able to convert them from just prospect to a buying customer. That means sales are made. And when sales are made, what that happens is that you start making more money. And when you start making more money, the people that are bought from you, you can then convert them to referrals, and they will start referring you to more money. So number three now is that it increases your network. Okay? Credibility is restored, which is number one. Number two is that it helps you to make money by closing more sales. Then number three is that it helps you to build more network. Then number four is that it helps your brand positioning, because people see you as a go-to person. And by the time people see you as a go-to person and your networks are now merged, that means you are now going to be earning a passive income, because you have now built a lot of network. There are team members that you will have as a result of event. You'll be able to recruit more team members, and that will help you to achieve number five, which is what? Passive income. You might not be actively involved, you just realize that you are making money because there are systems and structures that are put in place in LifePage that allows you to earn passive income. Then, now we are going to be looking at who should you invite for this upcoming event and any other event, especially this sales focused event that we are having. Number one is that you need to understand that the purpose for you at this event is that you want to make sales. Yes, people are going to come, people are going to get energized, people are going to get blessed, but the main ultimate purpose for you is that you want to make money, and you must always have that at the back of your mind. Apart from the fact that you want to even make money, please, number two objective is that, number one, you want to make money. Number two objective is that you want to recruit. Those are the two legs for success in this business. So who are the people that you want to invite for this event? These are the people that can buy from you. That's number one. There's actually a quadrant when it comes to sales: those that can buy, those that will buy, those that won't buy, and those that can't buy. So these are the people that can buy and that will buy. Those are the people that have the financial capacity, the willingness, even if it's very little. If the willingness is there, fine, no problem. Bring them in. Even if the willingness is not there, even if it's very, very little, because that event will help you to convert those that won't buy to even those that will buy, and transaction will take place. Then number two is that who should you invite for this event? Those are the people that can help you to open new doors, referrals, people you can recruit, okay? Like I said, those that does business with us and those that buy from us. So the second leg of recruit is also very, very important. There are people that might not be able to buy from you. They are a good networker. There are people you can bring in your team and they will allow you to be earning passive and residual income. Number three, who are the people that you should invite for this event? Those that can have spare time. If you invite somebody that is so busy to even just sit down and attend an online or physical event, spare some time within, it is going to be almost impossible for you to engage them, because there is always an after event effect. There are activities that you do after the event that will help you to just harvest everything that you have nurtured and planted. Their measure of time, if they can control their time, it makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying they are not busy. They are busy, but there are people that have their time within their control. This is the people that are gatekeepers. These are not necessarily, yes, they are going to be a referrer, but there are people that are gatekeepers. People like heads of fellowship, president of association. These are people you are inviting them deliberately, because you know that these people control larger audience. And when they buy, all the people that follow them will buy, because they have what? Influence. They are gatekeepers. And sometimes these gatekeepers too are people of authority. But sometimes they are not people of authority. Sometimes they'll just open the door, they'll just link you up. They might not have the authority, but they have the influence. You should be able to identify this person is a gatekeeper this person is a figure of authority. You can know a person of authority, but the person is not really the gatekeeper. Yes, there are circumstances and situations like that. Then the next is influencers. We call them micro and mega influencers. So you can invite them for this event because they have control also. Sometimes when you are inviting people for an event, you are inviting them for the purpose of recruiting them to be in your team and also for the purpose of them buying. But I can tell you something from experience. By the time people buy from you, it's easier for you to convert them to your referrals. Then the next thing is that women, invite women. Women are very, very powerful. Women control homes. Women dictate how 70% of funds at home are administered. So invite women. The second to the last is that people that have your interest at heart. People that just like you, people that have your interest. Some people are very, very powerful, but they are not interested in you. They are not interested in your success. You know, there are some people when you invite them, they can't say no, right? Because most of the time, people just assume what do they want to say at some of those events. So your influence can bring them to that event. It is when they now enter that event, they will now know the value. You might not be able to communicate. You might not have the oratory power to communicate all that is needed for them to know about that event. But when they have arrived, then they will know that, oh, so much value is actually packed for coming to this very particular event. Okay, the next one is people that have network. It has been said that your network is your net worth. Some people are born networkers. Invite them to come for this event. Then the next one too is that thinking of the fact that you are going to recruit a lot of people, your area of strength, area of your strength, and there are areas of your weaknesses, but invite people that can complement your own area of weaknesses. Yes, you have weaknesses, probably you are not very, very oratory in terms of delivering speech or presentation, but you have people that have oratory commands. You can bring them on board, and you are a good networker, so you will just be bringing people, and that person is going to be doing the presentation and all of those things. So it's just balancing that is very, very important, because I'm saying this from the angle of people that will buy from you and also people that will sell with you, because those two legs at every point in time must be filled. Very, very important for you to be successful in this business. Now, as we round up on this thought, we are going to be looking at, now that I've invited all these people for this event, what should I then do, right? So as soon as you have invited people, probably you shared your link with them to come, probably you send it on your status. Make sure you collate the list of everybody that you have invited. Keep sending them messages before the day of the event. Create a buzz. Develop a checklist also of all the things that you think they will need to make that event very successful one. After you have now done that, one critical area I'm going to be touching now that is also very, very important is this. A lot of people are saying, what will I use to invite them? What are the things I'm going to be telling these people to bring them? Or now they've registered for the event. It's another thing for you to them to register. It's another thing for them to attend. So I'm going to be touching on some few things that you are going to use as bait for them to come for this event. Number one of such thing is share all the opportunities that are available with them. For instance, now, this upcoming event, one of the things I personally is going to be sharing with people is this: how they can retire early and how they can retire rich. That is very, very important, because everybody understands that even though they are in their 20s right now, but there will be time in their 60s that they do not have the strength that they have like they are in their 20s. That also is very, very key and fundamental for people to understand. Opportunities. Number two thing again that I always tell people when I want to invite them for an event is the knowledge that they are going to acquire. Knowledge is very, very powerful. If you know better, you will do better. Let them know that the way their life is now is the sum total of knowledge that they've been able to acquire over time. If they know better, they will be able to do better. Then number three is mention all the giveaways and discounts, because some people, it is not the knowledge, it's not the opportunity to make money or the opportunity to do other things in life that will be attractive to them. It is about the discount, the money. You mention the figures to them. Then number four is that tell them about the testimonies of others. There are so many people. Last year, one of our staff that has never made sales before, for the very first time, she invited people, she followed up on them, she made sure that they attended, she made money. What she made was almost equivalent to her salary in 1 year. She made it because she just invited someone to an event. Of recent, I met a man that has been following us for years, and he attended our event about a year ago, and he said, I need to take a step. He took a step, and today is somebody that owns land now in multiples of acres, and that is the power of events. And one of the other things that you can let them know is this: these are powerful speakers. Share other things that the speaker has spoken about with the people that you have gathered, so that also will serve as a motivation for them to attend the event. Share the vision with them, because people follow vision, not necessarily the people. But there are some people that follow people, but there are some people that it is the vision that is what drives them. Share the vision with them, share the opportunity with them, and most importantly, share with them that it is very, very convenient for them to attend. They can attend whether they are in Nigeria, they can attend whether they are outside Nigeria, they can attend at the comfort of their home, because this particular event is online. And if it's an hybrid event also, you can always explain all these details to them. I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you why it is important for you to take event very, very, very serious in your business. See you some other time. Have a great one. Bye.